Looking ahead to November, there'll be a couple high-profile House races and a contentious U.S. Senate race. That means, undoubtedly, there will be lots of those ads so many of us have come to hate. In this commentary, Jason Rosenbaum gives us an example of one ad he says goes too far, and he explains what he thinks would be a more effective way for politicians to get out their message.
One of the tertiary reasons behind becoming a reporter wasn't based off haughty principles, but rather old-fashioned contrarianism. Both of my parents majored in advertising at the University of Missouri School of Journalism, and back in the super rebellious 1990s, following in your parents' footsteps was about as cool as Pogs. Not very. Being the descendant of advertising majors provides me with the unique ability to decipher political marketing. The most important rule of thumb to me is that no image or word is an accident, and the easiest way to get a message across is, for the most part, to be simplistic and repetitive. I could go on a diatribe about my distaste for political ads featuring a state before the word values, or how politicians are positioned as burning the midnight oil while writing something longhand on a piece of paper. But instead, I'll point out a frankly unbelievable advertisement running in California. Carly Fiorina is one of the many GOP candidates seeking to oust Democratic Senator Barbara Boxer, but to get to the general election, she'll have to win the Republican primary, and that means throwing some sharp elbows against her opponents. To say Fiorina decided to take the road less traveled would be the understatement of the decade. Her campaign created a 3.5-minute online ad criticizing a rival's record on government spending. The ad, which features melodramatic music, incomprehensible arguments, and several voiceover artists, also includes sheep, pigs, pedestals, dictionary definitions, and random people staring into the camera. The end of the ad features a man in a sheep costume rummaging through the countryside. The man is not only sheepish, but possessed with searing red eyes. The message? Not only is Fiorina's opponent a big spender, he's also the spawn of Satan. I've hoped and prayed for more substantive political advertisements for this even-numbered year, but Fiorina's opus proves that there is such a thing as cramming too much information into an advertisement, and it's brought me to the conclusion that political ads seek to distract and grab attention of voters, as opposed to informing them. Instead of wishing for better things out of Madison Avenue, voters should instead take responsibility to learn about their choices for representation. It's not going to be easy. A competitive U.S. Senate race and some high-profile U.S. House races ensure an ad blitz in the summer and fall for the Show Me State. But I'm hoping that these spots can be diluted through new ways to consume political information, everything from unfiltered speeches slapped on YouTube to a cornucopia of news outlets online and elsewhere. And for elections closer to home, there's always the option of directly questioning politicians who are on and off the ballot. Sure, Fiorina's insane commercial may be an outlier in the realm of political advertising, but perhaps it should be a wake-up call that voters should not and cannot be herded around like demon sheep. I'm Jason Rosenbaum.
Thanks for tuning in to this week's Talking Politics. You can find more political news, including the latest out of the legislative session, on our website at kbia.org. I'm Sarah Whitmire.